Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So this is the part 5 of the series, and in this video we will convert our bar chart which is statically rendered in our previous videos, and we will convert this bar chart into the server side data. So let's have a look what we have done in our previous video. So in our previous video we converted this pie chart uh, into our server side data, and now in this video we will convert this bar chart. Currently it is working statically, and now we will convert this bar chart to render dynamically and receiving data from controller. So if you want to watch my previous series, you can check the link in the description box of the complete playlist, and I will also provide the source code of the project so that you can check it out, and I hope it will be helpful for you. So now let's go back to the Visual Studio, and here what we have done in our last video, we have created the pie chart model and filled the pie chart data from controller. So to save the time, I have already added a bar chart model, and similarly as we have added the pie chart model, this is the new model which I have added. And if we go into the bar chart VM, you can see we have defined two models here. One is the bar chart VM, which contains the labels list and the datasets list. And in datasets we have different properties, which is a type of bar chart child VM. We have background color, border width, hover background color and hover border color, and as well as data list. If we go back to the index view, and here in the bar chart data, so you can compare this data from our bar chart VM. So it has the property of labels and other property of data sets, and these data sets contain different properties. So I have made the similar model as compared to our static model. So to save time, I have already created it. So now let's go back to the home controller and let's get started to build our bar chart VM data. So here we will declare another property, bar chart data, and we will call this method get bar chart data, and we will create this method in a while. And master model dot bar chart data equal to bar chart data. So now let's create this method get bar chart data. So here I will collapse this and will create a private method bar chart VM, and we'll name it get bar chart data, and let's open and close the bracket. So now let's add a model. So we will name it as bar chart data equal to new bar chart VM, and we will return this from here. So bar chart data. So in bar chart data we need to add some data. First of all, we need to provide labels. So we will go back to the home controller and let's create a list, and this will be the list of string. And similarly we need to add some labels here. First one will be the January, and I will copy this and paste it. So second one will be the February, and third one will be the March. And similarly we need to assign these labels to our bar chart data. So bar chart data dot labels equal to labels. So now if we go back to the index view, now we need to add another property which is the datasets, and in the datasets we need to pass some data and other properties such as color and border width and label. So let's go back to the home controller. So now we will add the datasets object. So here I will declare datasets, and this will be the new list of bar chart child VM, and similarly we need to add a child model, which is a type of new bar chart child VM, and we need to add this child model to our datasets. So datasets dot add the child model, and similarly we need to pass this datasets to our bar chart data. So bar chart data dot datasets equal to datasets. So we have done our higher level work. Now we need to fill this datasets model, and if we have look at our child model, so it is representing these values. So this is the datasets and this is the child model. So we need to pass a child model object in our dataset list that we have already added, but we haven't filled these properties yet. So I will copy these fields from here for better understanding. So I will paste it here and I will comment it for a while, and now I will fill this child model according to this. So child model dot label, and label will be earning. I think I haven't declared this label field, so I will go back to the bar chart VM and will declare this as well. So string, and this will be called swing. So let's go back to the home controller, and the error has been removed. And second one will be the child model dot background color equal to this value. So I will copy and paste it. Similarly we need to pass child model dot border color equal to this value as well, and this is the value of RGBA, and will be 255 99 132, 1. And now we will add some other properties as well. The child model dot border width equal to 2, and child model dot hover background color equal to this as well. And let's add another property, child model dot hover border color equal to this. And now we will provide the values as is here as well, RGBA, and it will be 255 99 132 and 0.4. and similarly here we will pass the values as well. So 255 and 99 132, 1. So that's it for this video, our this part. And now we need to add this data property, and we need to pass these values according to our labels. So if we have 3 labels, we need to add 3 data values. So let's start filling these values as well. So first of all we will create a for loop for each loop, and in this we will call label and labels, and here we will fill the data. So now we will add the data. First of all, let's declare a data list. So var data list equal to new list of integer values, and let's put this data into our dataset object as well. So datasets, I think we need to put it in the child model, sorry, my mistake. And data equal to data list. So now we will fill this data list as well. So for each loop we need to pass the value of the label. So we need to check here if conditions, and first of all let's add a value, let's say 65. But as you can see, we need to pass the different values such as 65, 56 and 45. So we will follow the if conditions as I have described this in our pie chart video. You can have a look on this video, and I will provide the complete playlist link in the description box, and you can also check the info box from the video window. And now we will check if label equal January. So we need to fill this data, okay, and similarly I will copy and paste it, and next we will call February, and if it is February then we need to pass 56, and if it is a March month then we need to add 45. So that's it for our controller part, and now I will go back into the index view, and similarly I will copy this data sets and data from here. So I will select this from here and comment it, and now I will add the data received from our controller. So I will convert it into the JSON. So html.raw, first of all we need to add @ sign, and here we need to pass json.import, and we need to pass our model. So model.barchart data. So now our this part has been completed. So now I will run our project by pressing Ctrl F5, and let's see what we have got. I hope we will get the correct result, and our application is loading. So now as you can see, we have got our result in the bar chart. As you can see here, the January, February and March, and this is the labels that we have provided. And I hope you guys got the trick, and I have also need to convert this line chart data to server-side data, and in our upcoming video we will convert this as well. So I hope guys you will find this video helpful. If you find, then kindly like this video and subscribe my channel, and also share this video as well. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day.